Yo 12s, you better brace yourselves because things are heating up big time in Seattle. You're not ready for the whirlwind of updates that's got everyone's head spinning right now. The offense just got a brand new scheme that could bring our lead back to life. The defense just added a seasoned vet who knows every inch of this house. And behind the scenes there's a wild rumor swirling that could launch this team straight to the top of the NFL. So smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell, cause if this all comes together, the Seahawks are about to deliver a season for the ages. Let's ride this wave together 12s, it's time to believe again. Let's start with the man himself, Kenneth Walker. Our guy K9 came flying into the league in 2022, dropping over 1,000 rushing yards as a rookie and looking like he was on track to be one of the league's most dangerous backs. But 2023 didn't go our way. Injuries hit, the O-line got wrecked, and Walker finished with just 573 yards in 11 games, averaging 3.7 a carry, the lowest mark of his career. And look, we know what that felt like. Fans got frustrated, doubted if that electric rookie spark was fading. But hang tight, because there's a legit reason to believe 2025 could be K9's bounce-back year. And here's why. The scheme just got a serious upgrade. Clint Kubiak is in as the new offensive coordinator, bringing in a totally different system. Out goes Ryan Grubb's gap power and in comes the wide zone, a style built on fluid movement, quick reads, and sharp cuts. That's exactly where K9 thrives. Former Seahawks wideout and Super Bowl champ Brian Walters said it straight up on Brock and Salk. This new scheme is going to give K9 more lanes, more open field, more chances to do what he does best, use his speed, his vision, and that deadly change of direction. And honestly, we've seen flashes of that magic before. Now the structure is finally matching the skill. Walters has a point. Last year, Seattle ran outside zone just 14.1% of the time, that ranked 24th in the league. Meanwhile, Kubiak's old squad, the Saints, were second highest at nearly 35%. That's a huge shift. Instead of waiting for a pulling guard to clear a gap inside, now Walker's got freedom to hit the edges, spread out defenses, and look for those signature cutbacks. It's a style that fits his DNA. So if you were losing faith in K9, now's the time to believe again. He's finally in a system tailored for his skill set. And if the O-line stays healthy, he's got a real shot to pop off again. Now if you're already hyped about the offense, just wait till you hear what's happening on D. We've got a familiar face coming home. Shaquille Griffin is back in a Seahawks jersey. Number 26, who spent 4 seasons in Seattle, earned a Pro Bowl nod in 2019, and always had the love of the 12s, just inked a 1-year deal worth up to $4 million, according to Jeremy Fowler and Mike Garafolo. That move isn't just about nostalgia, it's strategic. Griffin comes in at 29 after stints with the Jags and Texans, and he's here to fight for a spot in a quarterback room that already has heavy hitters like Devin Witherspoon and Rick Woolen, 2 young freak athletes still on rookie deals. But that's the thing, Griffin's not expected to lock down a starting job. He's here to bring depth, veteran presence, and leadership. He'll battle Josh Jobe for that third CB spot, and that competition's going to be fire during camp. And that's exactly what you want, guys pushing each other, sharpening the group. To make room for Shaq, the team waived JT Woods, who never quite found his footing after short stops with the Eagles, Bears, and Chargers. With Griffin back in the mix, this secondary just added a smart, battle-tested piece who knows the building and the culture. And that's huge for Mike Macdonald's system, a scheme that demands communication, smarts, and trust in the back end. Griffin fits that mold perfectly. For fans wanting a steady vet back there, this move hits the mark. And if that's not enough to get you fired up, hold on 12s, because the buzz behind the scenes could flip the script for the entire franchise. Nothing's official yet, but the rumor mill is churning thanks to CBS insider Cody Benjamin. TJ Watt, yeah, that TJ Watt might be in the Seahawks' crosshairs. Just thinking about that possibility gets the heart racing. No formal talks yet. But what's deal with the Steelers has hit a wall. The vibes in Pittsburgh are turning sour, and they reportedly don't want to send him to another AFC team. That's where Seattle comes in, and it makes total sense. First off, McDonald knows how to max out his D-line. He did it in Baltimore, building a top 10 pass rush without any household names. Now picture what he could do with TJ Watt, a former DPOY who averages almost a sack per game and is still in his prime. Second, Seattle has the cap space to pull this off, thanks to some sharp front office moves this offseason. And third, adding what instantly raises this defense from strong to scary. Even with DeMarcus Lawrence joining the party and young studs like Derek Hall and Boymafe on the rise, the Hawks still need the guy who strikes fear just lining up. What is that guy? It would be bold, maybe bolder than we've seen from the Seahawks in a while. But with a fresh front office, a more aggressive mindset, and a real need to compete now, this opportunity could be too good to pass up. If things go south in Pittsburgh, keep your phone close. Seattle could be first on the line. And if it happens, this defense is about to go next level. What we're seeing is a team on the move and making all the right ones. On offense, K9 finally gets a system that fits his game. That alone could turn a down year into a monster comeback. On defense, Griffin brings leadership and depth to a young, talented group. And in the background, TJ Watt's name floating through the air is the kind of rumor that fires up any true fan, not just for the talent, but for what it says about the team's ambition. This squad ain't sitting still. They're sharp, aware, evaluating every angle, and chasing the moves that could put the Seahawks back among the elite. Every decision seems more calculated, more intentional, and more connected to a bigger vision. That's what gives this team a real shot at greatness. Now I want to hear from you 12s. Do you believe K9's going to bounce back in this new system? Are you pumped about Griffin coming home to anchor our secondary? And if a real shot at landing TJ Watt pops up, would you go all in? Drop your take in the comments, because your voice matters here. And if you don't want to miss a beat of what's going on behind the scenes with our Seahawks, hit that like, leave a comment, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. This is real deal content for the Real Deal 12s. Let's show the league what this fan base is made of. We're in this together from start to finish. Go Hawks!